closer down to my jawline, closer towards my ear, towards my hairline, and down further down my neck. My name is Jasmine, and I literally have a beast growing on my neck. My birthmark looks like a lightning bolt shooting down my neck. It bleeds, it cracks, it burns, I sweat from it. I'm over this thing. She's on one right now. She's on 10. I just don't want to have to deal with it anymore. Dealing with this thing just consuming more of the attention and more of the questions and more of people noticing it. When I'm out in public, I will always wear my hair down because I hate when people stare at me. I just have a huge, ugly, disgusting monster on my neck. Running is a favorite hobby of mine, and when I sweat, my mark gets inflamed. If I scratch it while it's sweating, it will start bleeding. I've seen 2 dermatologists, and one of them gave me advice on how to maintain my birthmark with anti-itch cream for the inflammation. Make sure that I don't have any kind of moisture near it. This is my trusty fan. I call her Donna. I take this fan with me everywhere. The second dermatologist told me I would have to see a plastic surgeon in order for me to get it removed because there's so many blood vessels in the neck. Once like puberty hit, it like started to rapidly grow. I wonder, like, is it gonna keep growing? Like, that's the scary part.
You know, it's interesting when we talk about big birthmarks, this young lady, Jazmyn, this has been driving her crazy.
Whoa, that's a birthmark?
Look at this area of back of the neck. You always say tiger country.
Yeah.
You know, and you're going in different areas. You're talking about those risky, you know, the vessels. This is right in probably one of the worst areas you can have.
Boy, this is a tough problem.
Can you please send in Jasmine?
Jasmine.
Nice to meet you,
Hi,
Jasmine.
nice to meet you.
Hi, Dr. Nassif.
With this mark, it's high maintenance, like taking care of a kid almost. You make sure it's clean, change it. I have to put ointment on it all the time. It's my baby, but I'm ready for this baby to go away.
Oh, where are you guys from?
Chicago.
I love Chicago.
The pizza. I love the pizza.
Hot dogs.
Hot dog. We had a great hot dog. Hey, look at that. There's
What?
a wiener truck. I'm hungry.
You don't have like a lettuce wrap, do you?
We don't do lettuce wraps here.
Look at this. It's like a hot dog salad.
Hey, I'm not gonna eat the bread. Hold on. That looks beautiful. I don't feel that
Do
good.
not,
I ate
whatever
too
you do,
much.
do not pass gas. No. Wait a minute. Let me be in the front. I know it's coming next.
Great place, great doctors, which actually brings up to you, you know, you have that nevus. Nevus
Yes.
sebaceous.
That's what they called it.
A nevus sebaceous is a pretty large, significant, and irritating birthmark. But this is one of the largest nevus sebaceous I've seen on a patient.
So you're born with it.
Yes. I had a lighter patch. It still had the same shape, but it was smaller. As I got older, it just got bigger.
When did it start to vertically elevate?
Roughly around 16 and 17.
That's not great news that it continues to grow. Now is the time to excise and reconstruct before it becomes too significant, too large, when there's nothing we can do.
What is your relationship?
We're dating.
You're dating.
Yes. I can relate to her because I have a cleft lip. And I call it the beauty mark because I love it.
Beauty, what do you call it?
Oh, my beast.
You're
Beauty
bees.
and the Beast.
That's what they say about us a lot.
So now with you, what do you want to do?
If you can remove it, I would really like it gone. It's really bad. It's a lot. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cry, but it takes a toll on me because I'm running and sleeping is rough. The irritation, the itching, and the burning, it's very uncomfortable.
Jasmine's situation is very difficult to hear. I mean, she's been dealing with this beast on her neck all these years, and I think it's going to take a lot more than some anti-itch cream to solve her problem.
The stakes here are really high because this isn't a very, very unusual area, and can I even find a way to safely think? Safely is the proper term here.
Yeah.
To remove this. What makes Jasmine's birthmark very difficult is that it's extending into different parts of her neck where there's a lot of nerves, blood vessels. So if you remove it in the wrong way, you can cause what we call a scar contracture, and her neck can become really tight, and she could have limited movement. And I may not be able to.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a peek. What they call this a nevus sebaceous, and pretty much it's a big, large birthmark, and it usually can grow up in your hairline, but with you it's growing along the back of your neck. This area right here is where the tight skin is. All right, you can go ahead and sit this way. This is a very challenging case for anybody. If I just went inside there right now and try to cut it out, that wouldn't work because the skin in the back of the neck and behind the ear doesn't usually stretch that well. We would not be able to close your skin. I may have a little idea.
Really, I can't wait to hear this one.
Tissue expansion.
Okay.
Huh.
What do you think?
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that.
Can we put this tissue expander underneath your nevus sebaceous? Slowly expand it to make the skin loose. And that might take a good couple of weeks.
Okay.
Take it out and then go back and cutting out that nevus sebaceous and then stitching it together.
So there's hope.
Definitely.
In the past, I felt like a lost cause. I felt like nobody could really help me. This mark has consumed so much of my identity that hearing there being a strong possibility of it being taken off, I feel like the heavens opened up and sang to me.
It's growing. So this may actually be the right timing as well.
You will have a scar no matter what though. So at the final stage, you can get tattooed. What do you think?
I feel like this would be a great possibility.
You ever heard of a guy named Tone Loc?
Yes.
Do me a favor, say the words wild.
Wow, thing.
Oh, yeah. That was exactly it. Spot on.
Yeah.
I know it's your first surgery. How do you feel about that?
Like, I know I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
This is going to be a little bit of a journey, but I am really excited about going through this process, especially with these two doctors, Dr. Nassif and Dr. Dubrow. Honestly, they are the dopest doctors I've ever met.
For Jasmine's surgery today, I will first make an incision on the posterior border of the large nevus sebaceous. Then I will undermine the skin in order to form a pocket in which we can insert the tissue expander that's clear of any arteries and nerves. Next, we will inject saline into the expander and then see if we're able to excise some of the nevus to minimize the size of it before closing. Well, hello,
Hey guys, how are you?
young
Good to
lady.
see you.
Look at you. The next part of Jazmyn's surgery is to continue to inflate the tissue expander so that the skin begins to expand.
So what do you have total in there right now?
Probably be up to about 90 cc's.
Oh, it's healing well.
It's just funny because I can feel the cooling of it. Only having a couple more weeks with my lovely Belle the bag. Yes, her name is Belle. I'm going to miss her. And knowing that like I have something right here and I can touch it and feel it, I definitely should have gone into the medical field for this purpose. Like I can feel the saline like when I was.
You like it?
Uh-huh.
You know what it is? It's a wild thing.
Wow, thing.
Oh, there we go.
As you can tell, I'm like really big and puffy all over.
So here's the outline of the implant. It's probably the beginning of an infection.
Jazmyn just gets home to Chicago, and then the nightmare starts. She wakes up and everything is really wet. Jazmyn had to be rushed to the emergency room because the expander popped somehow. What does that mean? The expander has to come out.
Well, did you find a hole in the expander?
It's got 4 of them.
Wow, that's like leaking everywhere. It's not interesting.
What caused Jazmyn's tissue expander to pop? I have no clue. I really hope this complication didn't derail any of the great progress that we made. Now we need to get it back to LA and see, are we gonna put another expander in or are we just gonna cut out the rest of the nevus completely? I just hope that there are no more surprises.
Thank you for taking care of our lovely patient. And that is an anomaly.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you guys?
Well, how do you feel now?
I feel fine. I just noticed that it's still just a little tender around here, but not as bad as it was when I had the expander.
So let's do this.
Let's rock and roll.
Our goal today is to remove as much of the nevus sebaceous as possible and try not to place another tissue expander. Once I examine the tissue, I might say, I'm not touching it, and we'll put a tissue expander inside of her neck. But we're not gonna know till we get inside surgery.
Finally, I am Betty. I'm all in and steady.
Well, hello, young lady.
Well, hi.
Look at that hair.
Well, thanks.
How are you?
Good, how
How's
are
it
you?
going? How's this healing?
Great.
You have the numbing cream on right now?
Yes.
Can you turn your head? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ruth is our incredible medical micropigmentation specialista. By doing the medical tattoo, we'll blend it in with Jazmyn's natural skin color, and there'll be no more memory of the nevus sebaceous, AKA the beast. So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
This is my first tattoo ever. Out of all the places that I thought I'd get a tattoo, my neck is not one of them.
Not bad?
If I happen to fall asleep during this process.
You know what?
She starts
I
snoring.
love that.
I thought I would get one on my wrist, my forearm, my foot, somewhere else other than my neck.
Huh? You love it?
That is incredible. Oh my goodness. When I first met Jazmyn, she was terrorized by this beast. Take a look.
Oh my God,
It's
what?
amazing.
And now she's rocking that short hair. She's confident, she's got a smile on her face, and that's what makes everything I do worth it.
Words can't explain how excited I am and like how eternally grateful I am to you for everything that you've done. Like, I lost all hope and I really, really am like, oh my God, thank you so much.
We're so happy to hear that you're happy.
That's it. That's
All right.
the main one.
Yes, it is.
Bye.
Bye.
My beauty mark is really going up.
It is gone.
I'm gonna miss it.
I'm not. I feel like a new Jasmine. For 21 years, that's all I saw was the beast. And now that she's no longer on my neck, I just feel liberated.
There's something better, something better, something better. My future.
All I could feel like doing is just screaming and jumping for joy. Before my surgery, my irritating, bleeding, beastly mark was all I thought about. But thanks to Dr. Nassif, I now have a beautiful neck, and the itching, the burning, the bleeding, the irritation, everything is gone. The beast lost, like she lost. Hashtag short hair don't care.